Sure Thing by David Ives. Sure Thing by David Ives is a specific play consisting of one scene, two characters, and one setting. Whether reading or watching this play, each one understands that he or she looks like one of the characters. People are created in such a way that they often refuse the opportunities offered by the destiny. Constant search for love makes people look for something better without noticing that they have a good person close to them. Sure Thing is a play which shows such relationships, how people meet each other and without even having a try they refuse to deal with each other. However, a magic bell exists which helps these people look differently at each other. The bell gives them another chance. Living in the modern world, people do not have another chance. They are unable to back time and to consider the situation from another angle. Searching for love is a complicated affair. People spend years on finding their love, however, sometimes they are unable to do it just because they do not make an attempt. I am sure that if people were directed, that if they were given another chance they would use it. Two characters in the play Sure Thing, Bill and Betty, meet in a café. It is impossible to say whether their meeting was intentional or not, but somebody wanted them to be together and to help them do it. A magic bell rang each time when the conversation was spoiled to give them an attempt to correct and paraphrase a question or respond in order to help them to find common ground. The beginning of the scene is one of the greatest supporters of the argument. Betty does not want to give Bill even a chance, however, after numerous attempts, he is offered an opportunity to sit down. The acquaintance has taken place, however, this is not the end. Having a desire to sit at the same table with Betty, Bill tries to start a conversation. Each time he chooses the wrong way or Betty's response is too sharp, a bell rings. The first scene is the best confirmation of the offered claim as searching for love. People refuse take it when they have it in their hands. Sitting in a cafe, Betty waits for nobody, however, seeing Bill she refuses to take what she is offered by the destiny on unconscious level. Betty is afraid of new relationships as they may make her feel pain as it might be many times, therefore, she prefers to search for love more rather than risk and try to build relationships. The bell in this play is a symbol of human consciousness and domination over fear. People usually do not have an opportunity to consider their actions from the side, and this bell is like the opportunity to do it. During the acquaintance and the whole conversation, a bell gives Betty and Bill another chance, a chance to start their conversation from the very beginning. The bell rings until a correct direction in discussion is chosen. People should understand that whatever they say affects their future relationships. The absence of a bell would mean for Betty and Bill's other relationships. They could never see each other again, as the refusal to have a sit would mean the absence of any discussion. However, being a symbol of destiny, the bell helps people find ways to help each other. All people search for love, and when they find it, they are very happy. It is really difficult to find love, but not because people who we may be happy with do not come across our ways. It is because we usually make it possible not to notice those who may be a good match for us. All people are individualities, and sometimes, it seems that each person is afraid of losing this individuality when he falls in love. However, we all still search for it. The play under consideration is one of the greatest examples of how many people act when they come across love. In most cases, people ignore the signs and do whatever they like, trying to stay as far as possible from a potential lover. Finding inappropriate refusals. Is this taken? No, but I'm expecting somebody in a minute. Oh. Thanks anyway. Or choosing wrong topics for conversation. What's the book? The Sound and the Fury. Oh, Hemingway. People move away from each other without even having a try. In conclusion, it should be stated that people usually reject what they are offered, they search for incredible refusals, and then they suffer from absence of love. Still, no one tries to analyze personal actions. No one wants to draw conclusions about personal mistakes. A bell in the play helps the characters to correct their mistakes, pointing at them. Still, people have to correct personal mistakes themselves, being able to analyze personal actions and accepting the fact that all can be mistaken and all people deserve one more chance.